Okay, so the first thing you'll want to do when tying a rainbow, and the steps I'm going to show you are um, pretty applicable to any kind of symmetrical shape that you want to do on a shirt that you want centered on the shirt. So first, we're going to take the shirt and fold it in half lengthwise, and then what we're going to do is you're going to want to get a washable marker. Any color is fine because it's going to wash out, so it's not going to affect the final product. We'll just start at the bottom down here and basically just draw a line that's kind of resembles the arch of a rainbow, as close as you can get that. And I guess for that starting line, kind of having it fairly in a kind of centered spot. Anyways, once we have that line, now what we're going to do is do pleat folds, or also kind of described as a fan fold, and we're going to fold back and forth along this line, and since this doesn't have too big of a curve on it, shouldn't be too tricky. But these are always tricky in some degree. They're not a walk in the park by any means. And just trying to keep what's already been folded up symmetrical, and you might have to kind of adjust it and play with it a little bit. And just still trying to maintain those pleats or fans. And just keep folding until you have it all bunched up pretty well, just like that. And so that should be more or less the rainbow there. So what I'm going to do now is we'll start putting some bands on it. First band you want to get on is right on the line. And for this pattern, we'll try to get them pretty tight because we don't want the colors to run together too much, since we want to try and get a fairly defined rainbow. So now I'm just gonna put a handful of bands on, and there's a rubber band down. Okay, so we'll just keep tying some of these on until feel pretty tight. I'm kind of using I guess kind of like a medium standard size rubber band. I mean, I guess that doesn't really matter as long as you get them tied pretty tight. So I want to check and see how many I have first, because thinking about the rainbow, and I'm thinking probably the bottom piece, and maybe we'll take this one off because I think what we'll have there will be like kind of like a sky blue that indicates the blue sky. Or yeah, let's put it back on actually. This is one part of tie-dye. You do a lot of going back and over things until you get the desired placement. So I'm probably thinking, we'll probably have like this will be like the sky blue to be the sky, and then kind of a darker blue here, have some purple here, or let's go back, let's see. So we'll say purple here actually, the kind of darker blue, green, yellow, orange. Let's get another band in here that'll serve as our orange strip of the rainbow. Okay. And then one more that'll serve as our red strip of the rainbow. Okay, get that on there nice and tight. Yeah, do make sure you have plenty of rubber bands just in case they do break on you as you're trying to get it tight. So let's go back over this. So the sky blue, the purple here, kind of a darker blue, green, yellow, orange, and then red. And then everything else above is going to be the sky blue once again. So there's our tied, our shirt that's tied and ready to become a rainbow. I'll then show you in the next video, the actual dyeing process and the placement of the dye.